Now, if you're like me, you're always looking for new gear, interesting gear, high-tech gear, low-tech gear, whatever. You're always looking for new gear. Watching a YouTube video here about a week or so ago, and I saw one of the ads on there that you gotta watch, and it was advertising this headlamp. And instead of having a square brick, I guess you'd say, around the headlamp, it had a band across the front of it full of LEDs, and it had, 1,000 lumens and all these, high-tech features, I guess you'd say. So I clicked on a link and went to the page in the company that was selling them. And the headlamp looked pretty solid. I was interested in it. I went down to see how much it was, and that headlamp was $70. Now, that's one thing. I'm not going to spend that kind of money without really looking into it. Sometimes I want to feel things, quality. I want to get my hands on it. For $70, that's a lot of money. So I went to Amazon. Let's see if they got something similar to it on Amazon. I've never seen headbands like this. Well, so I come across this. This is the Cosoos USB rechargeable headlamp. You can get these on Amazon for $24.99 for the 2-pack like I have here. Or you can get one of them for $14.99. And sometimes they have coupons where you can get $1 or $2 off of them. So I figured, I've wasted $25 here and there all the time. So if this turns out to be a dud, no big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up and let y'all see what we get. I haven't pulled them out of the package yet or anything. Be a first unboxing here. I'm going to give you a little bit of my thoughts and ideas on it, and then actually here in the next couple of days I'm going to go on a big camping trip, hunting trip, about 4, 5, 6 days, and I'm going to use this. Now I'm going to bring my Old Faithful headlight. It's a Coast headlight. I think I paid 30, 40 bucks for it, but it's solid. I recommend it. But the one thing I liked about this was the field of illumination was 210 degrees. That's really caught my attention. So I'm going to see if there's any difference between one of these versus my, quote, typical, Coast headlight. So it comes with 2 micro USB cords, so you can charge it up. Now it will charge with a cell phone adapter, or you can charge it off one of those power bricks. Got one of them there, and got the other one there. Set that aside here. Now they only weigh 3.8 ounces, so that's pretty lightweight. That's another thing. The Coast headlamp, it's a little bulky. It runs off of, I think it's 3 AAA batteries. These run off an internal 1200 milliamp hour lithium polymer battery. And let's take a look here. I'm just going to slide that one out the way. Don't need to look at both of them. All right. First off, it is fairly light. The heaviest part is this pack right here. This is where your battery is. And here's the front. Now, it says 210 degrees of illumination, and my thoughts are if you have a bigger head, you're going to curl this out more. So you may not get a full 210 degrees of illumination on these versus somebody that has a smaller head, say like that. You get more light output away from you, the full 210 degrees. So that's something to think about. Now, these pieces right here are like a rubber material, so it doesn't rub on your head. The strap seems pretty soft. It's got a good amount of stretch to it. I like that. And here's a cord, a stretch cord that goes up to your LEDs. Now these are cob LEDs. That's why they flex around, and they're waterproof. It's inside of a vinyl casing here. And the battery pack is also waterproof too. It says online that you can use it in the rain and snow and stuff like that. So right here is the port where your micro USB cord goes into, like so. Now personally I would rather have a USB-C input, because that's what all my other USB charging devices have, is USB-C, which it's not a big deal. They give you this cord, and you can also buy the adapters that will adapt a USB-C to a micro here. So it's not a big deal. At least they thought about giving you the cords. Now here's your power button. When you turn it on, it has 3 modes. It has a high, a low, and a strobe. Now the high, they advertise it being 500 lumens. They don't say what the low is, and they don't say what the strobe light is. So I'm going to find that out in my field testing here. Also, whenever the headlamp is on, there's LEDs here in the back. That's kind of a, I guess you like a stoplight. You know, if you're riding a bike or running on the side of the road, that'd be great. So then it's more easier for cars, other people to notice you going on the road, so you won't get hit, ran over, so on. And also here on the back is 4 LEDs. Now, when you're charging it, it shows you how much battery is got in it, and it also shows you this when the headlamp is on too, to show you how much battery you have left. So there's 1, there's 2, and it's probably going to flash because of the LEDs, and there's the strobe. Now, that's pretty bright. It's quite impressive, actually. Now, I don't know how much battery is on this. Okay, it's showing a full battery. Now, I looked online, it showed pretty good reviews. That's another thing why I bought it. It had fairly decent reviews, 4 and 5 stars all the way across the board on it. So I figured, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to get to them, give one to my buddy, and we'll both test them out, give us our thoughts on it. Come with a conglomerate idea of, it's worth 25 bucks. Right now I'm looking at it, and I'm going to say it is. $25 for 2 of them, let's just say $12, $13 for 2 of these. You're not going to find a good headlamp for that. Now, I'm not saying this is, top of the line, the black diamond of the headlamp world. It's not. It's $12.50. So, but, I'm going to see. I'm going to see how well it is versus, my $40 Coast. The one thing I liked was the field of vision, or the field of light on it. And it's lightweight. Like I said, it's 3.9 or 3.8 grams, 109 grams, I think it is. And you can use it with a chargeable battery. That's a plus. I don't have to keep buying batteries. Batteries aren't getting cheaper. I can just plug this into my wall, plug it in my power pack, and charge it while I'm, sleeping or whatever. So I'm going to cut these lights off. And we're going to see, I'm going to show you just a little bit better how bright it really is. Now, it's kind of hard to understand how bright it is here on my workbench, but you get an idea of it. Okay, so there is the high. Now that's pretty bright. It lights up my whole workbench very well. Now, I'm going to have it like this, like it's on my head, and yeah, it seems to have a pretty good wide illumination field. And you can tell there behind that red lamp is on. Now there's the low, and it's still fairly bright. And like I said, I'm going to try this out at night, and I'll get some video of it at night and let you take a look at it that way. So, but overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. For 25 bucks, I think I got a pretty good deal. Like I said, I'm going to go out, I'm going to do some testing on it. I'm going to see how long this battery lasts. I'm actually probably going to leave it. I got a couple days before I go on my camping trip. So I'm going to top this battery off, and I'm going to turn it on high and let it run until it dies. I'm going to see how long the battery lasts on high, charge it back up, and then I'm going to put it on low and see how long that battery lasts on low. And I'll let y'all know in my next video when I come back after testing this out and everything, my hunting trip. So, but overall, my first impressions of it, it's pretty good. Don't see anything that's going to be a problem with it. It seems like it's pretty well built. It's got enough flexibility. You can adjust it. Here's your strap, like most headlamps, for smaller heads or bigger heads, or I'm not sure how far it go down. Probably go down pretty small. So even if you got a child to use it, Anyways, so far so good. Like I said, I'll give it a shot here in a little bit, next couple of days, and do some testing on it, some field testing, and I'll get back with you here later on, and let y'all know how I think about it. A little bit long-term testing or short-term testing, however you want to look at it. But anyways, so that is the Cosoos USB rechargeable headlamp, the 2-pack. And now, if you're interested in these, I'll leave a link in the description of where you can get these on Amazon. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that. I don't make any money off that. I don't make any money off the videos you see or the ads you see that come on my Facebook page. YouTube puts those on there. It's not me, people. I'm sorry. Yeah, anyways, I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you next time.